What's up, guys? I haven't seen you for a while. I'm here, Farmer's Tan. That was from this past weekend, getting a bunch of stuff done. Man, I missed everybody. I really did. And I missed 3 minutes to better gear. So I'm here at the shop Sunday, beautiful Sunday morning, and we're gonna get a couple things out of the way. Some new products that we just came out with that I wanted to share with everybody that I know you're gonna love. So recently we released two new products that I was super excited about, and that is our utility blade and our new palm chisel. Now our whole concept behind both of these tools were just to have a good high quality utility style chisel and cutting blade that you can either use in your shop or you can use when you're out in the woods. So let's first look at the utility knife itself. So this blade overall is 6 inches. It is wrapped in leather. It's made of O1 tool steel, and then it has a nice chisel grind on it. The chisel is also 6 inches, and it also sports that chisel grind on it. So both of these blades are very simple to sharpen. Because of that chisel grind, it's very easy to just find that angle and run it across a strop or run it across your stone and sharpen it back up. This is gonna give your tool just years and years and years of life, and you're gonna be able to keep it super sharp for all the needs that you have for it. On the back side of each one of these tools, we also have a lanyard hole. It doesn't come along with a lanyard, but if you wanna put one on, all the better. It depends on your application itself. When I'm in the shop here cutting leather with mine, I don't have a lanyard on it. But this past week I was doing some bark baskets at the school property, and I put a piece of leather through there, and I had a wrist lanyard. So as I was working, I would just drop it and let it dangle freely, move around, and I can just reach down and quickly just grab my utility blade and go back to cutting. So it worked really, really well for that. Another alternate feature for these is that there is a 90-degree spine up towards each tip. So if you can still get a good handhold on it and drive sparks off your ferro rod. So it's just an alternate option and a different way to use this tool. Now with the utility blade itself, just think of a utility knife in general. And of course, yeah, you can go out and just buy a cheap utility knife, but this one looks way better and it's gonna hold up way longer because you can resharpen it super easy and efficiently. So everything from super fine shavings to skinning animals to cutting leather, I mean, you name it, this knife will get the job done. The chisel, on the other hand, a lot of people have the question, how would they actually use that? So there's a couple different things you can think about with this. And again, it's really up to the user, and the uses are endless when you really get after it itself. But what I like to do with it the most is if I'm doing any type of carving, then I'm gonna need to square off notches. So pack frames or trap triggers that need nice square edges, you can grab this very simply, drive through, remove a very fine amount of material and square up those edges very easily. It also works really, really well if you're scraping something like birch bark, or if you need to scrape fat wood, or if you just need to debark something, you can use the edge. And because it sharpens up so easily, it takes 2 seconds to sharpen it back up. Now both our utility blade and our chisel retail at $25, so they're not too expensive and they're nice little tools to have along just as an alternate option. And if you're like me and you love gear, it's something cool for your pack. So that's basically it. Both the utility blade and the chisel can be found at Coalcrackerbushcraft.com. Get yours now while supplies last. I mean, they're gonna be an ongoing thing, but that just sounded good. So hey, 3 minutes to better gear back. Sorry for the short delay there. We just been so busy. So videos all week coming. And until the next video, stay in the woods. I'm not gonna be able to reach. Sorry guys.